Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by Horinga.co.in. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for Ultracemco. Ultracemco is the ticker name. Uh, this is what you're watching is a monthly technical chart of the stock, and this is the historical price chart of the Ultracemco stock. And these are all the indicators that I am using, technical indicators, and these are all the graphs generated by these indicators related to this stock. And we have data here for technical analysis since 2012 to 2017 November 10th for this particular stock. Now, if you see the historical price path pattern of the stock, actually since 2011, I mean before that itself, I mean the stock has started moving in upward direction, and consistently it has been making new highs. New high 1, new high 2, new high 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, after every as usual, I mean after every new high, there is some sort of consolidation that is happening. And on top of that, there is some sort of sideway movement also, one in one or two places. That is the result why, for example here, from March 2015 to up to this point, okay, nearly June 2016, there is a sideway movement, and again here there is some sort of sideway movement, like this even right now also. But today, in this is like, every candle represents 1 month here, and here, if you see this, there is an attempt from the stock that, that it is about to cross the previous week price. Right now it is trading at 4,450, and 4,533 is the price, and nearly 80 rupees difference. But there is a quite a this thing that, attempt from the stock that, it is going to cross that price barrier. Right now it is facing some sort of resistance here, and there is an attempt right now in this month to cross that barrier, and from the stock. That is the reason why we are taking the stock, and then doing a technical analysis to check whether this particular rise is supported by other technical indicators or not, and based on what is the strength of this rise, and how far it will go, and all those things that we are going to do, that we are going to analyze, and based on that we are going to take a decision whether we can consider this stock for long term investment or not. Okay, now if you see, the stock has already crossed its 20-day moving average and 50-day moving averages. Very good, and the stock is right now under the influence of positive super trend mode. Good. If you look at the RSI, relative strength of the stock, it is a little bit low. Why? Because it is on top of the midpoint, but below the top line. Though it is brushing with the top line, but it is not making a slope. I mean, I don't think so, because, if I put the crosses here, I'm seeing a uh, line that I'm seeing that the graph is continuously touching the midpoint, and every now and then it is coming down actually. So that means the relative strength of the stock is coming down. Okay, and now look at the ADX. ADX is direction strength of the stock is literally going. I mean, went down, and it's right now it is making a parallel line slowly. I mean, here only it is slightly, it is rising, but it is not up to the benchmark level. Now, if you look at the green line and red line, both are though the green line is on top of the red line, but green line stands for positive direction, red line stands for negative direction, and though the green line is on top of the red line here, the gap between them is nearly constant, and both are not diverging. So that again is a bad signal. And look at the stochastics. Stochastics is throwing a positive signal where the fast line is on top of the slow line. That means the black line is on top of the red line, and just now the black line has made a mark by crossing it, by crossing the red line from below, and this is throwing a thumbs up signal here. And look at the price change, price volume. Okay, price volume is a new indicator that we are using, and this denotes actually that what is the volume for every price. I mean, for example, today 4,450, and the stock is, I mean, the price, the volume of the stock has is 10.5 million, whereas when the stock is at this level, uh, where if yeah, at 3,260, the stock is at 9.29 million. That means slowly, even though the price is rising, people are, investors are buying the stock, and they are like, buying. They are using the buy and hold strategy. That's what we are seeing I mean, this price slope is showing. I mean, is telling us that thing. People are using, investors are using a buy and hold strategy, and they are believing that the stock is going to move in the upward direction. That is the reason why they are holding it, right? and as in when they are no, whenever a dip is happening, so they are buying it in dips and then they are holding the stock. So whenever a dip is happening, after the dip, immediately the stock is immediately the price volume graph is peaking up. Here you can see, right? See, there is a dip here, there is a dip here, and after that the volume has peaked up now, and again there is a dip again, like that. So now, if you look at the momentum, momentum is again down, though it is playing on top of the baseline. So the stock is right now lacking strength and momentum. Right now, maybe that is the reason why this stock is moving slowly. But there is a guarantee that it is moving in the upward direction, 100%. And this looks like a I mean, the stock is moving in the upward direction, but at this moment it is lacking little bit in strength and momentum, which are dragging down the stock, and even the direction strength of the stock is also down. So, but if you look at the price path pattern of the stock and the way it is making new highs every now and then, and looking at the fundamental analysis of the stock and looking at the government policies right now in India, where infrastructure has given was given a huge boost by the government. So cement, this and considering the domain of the stock, where I mean this is a cement-based company, right? So all these things are. If you consider all these things, then this is the right time to buy this stock. And if you are not invested so far, this is the right time to invest. And this stock can be, the conclusion is, the stock can be considered for long term investment, and the stock is bound to move upward. There is no there is no doubt in that. Actually, the stock is bound to move up in the upward direction for the next few years. I'm pretty sure about that. Even already the stock has made a mark by reaching 4,450. Mm, that's very good. In 2007 itself, actually, if you see, 3,284 it started on January 1st, and it reached today 4,450. Literally, 1,200 difference per share. It has given 1,200 rupees per share to its investors. So that is the potential of the stock. So now the ball lies in your court. So the thing is, like, no, the conclusion of this analysis is the stock is recommended for long term investment. Okay, guys, if you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.